Yes, sir. As you can see, I'm not doing inventory. Your boy is getting ready. We're getting ready because we're about to start this packing for this cruise. Invicta Cruise 2020. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Man, I got cases and there's that box. There's that box we was talking about. Let's find out what's going on in. Yo, what's happening, family? It's your boy Trapvision 3D. You made it to the lifestyle. Day 5. We're about to be done and over with this. But before we get done, man, yes, as you've seen, I have a ton of watches on my table right here in front of me. And I got to figure out which ones I'm bringing with me on the cruise. But before we get into all that, man, it's been a very, very, very long week. I've enjoyed doing these videos for you guys. The one thing, what's the takeaway? What's the takeaway from all of these videos? Well, number one is more than just the watches, man. You know, so my whole idea and purpose behind this was to kind of say, hey, you know what? So some of the new collectors that are coming in, you going on a cruise, here's some watch ideas, pretty much. The other thing is trying to show you, like, okay, what is the big deal about it? You know, because I did get a couple questions, and to answer some of those questions I got, the inboxes and stuff like that, or the questions I saw on different forums, like, okay, what's happening with the cruise? Dude, it's a big boat, huge boat, with a bunch of people that have one thing in common, and it's these watches. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I've read so many different forums, I've heard so many different comments. I mean, you know, I've been doing this thing since, well, I've been collecting Invicta since 2014, thanks to my wife. As you've seen, you know, I gave a shout out to the ladies, man. Like the comments, hey guys, ooh, thank you so much for all the comments that you guys have been giving and leaving. Man, that's what it's all about. You know, we have opportunity to be different, but then meet somebody, because I guarantee you, I would have never met some of the people that I know now, you know, like I consider family. And dude, that's just what it is. You saw the title, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, dude, the title says it, man. So the Latin word for Invicta, as you can see, and if you wonder why I got these cases right here, I got a case behind me. All these cases have been signed by people, you know, like, and that means a lot to me, man. It's like I have the TV personalities, Ryan, Invicta Ryan, we got Kendi, got Fatima, all these people signing my case and stuff like that. But then I have collectors that sign my cases because that's a part of the experience. But if you remember, I had an episode where there was a box and I was like, hey, I'll let you guys know what was in the box. I'm gonna let you guys know what's in the box. So, right, the magic of editing. Alright, so I got my trusty blade here. Gotta be careful so I don't cut myself. So we're having an unboxing of something huge. Now I got this with the cruise in mind, in Invicta. And just to let you guys know, my wife has been wanting to open this box for 3 days now. You gonna open the box? I'm sick of this, I'm tired already. Open the box. So now I get to open the box. Oh! Yay! Invicta Yellow. Ha ha! I actually got this idea. I got inbox, and there's another collector that say, man, I'm getting Invicta Yellow taupe. Your boy got the Invicta Yellow taupe, you know what I mean? Ha ha! Yes, sir. Ooh, he got a lock on here. Y'all stay tuned. So I'm gonna rate this after the cruise. Right now, it seems pretty stout. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you know how to survive the cruise. In the meantime, in between times, family, I have a few watches, right? So let me show you something real quick. So as I started the video, Before the lightning struck, you saw a number of watches on my table. Got beads and all kind of stuff. This is a part of the Invicta experience. All these things have a tale. All these things have stories. This is bigger than just buying a piece of jewelry. So whatever Invicta means to you, or whatever your watch collection means to you, each one of these watches on this table have some type of meaning or purpose behind this purchase. Like, for example, we're having White Night. I have to wear this because my big bro, he sent me this on my birthday. So I definitely have to. This is coming on a cruise with me. The latest pickup right here, that's in the cooler. Now, I could rate this. I could give it that fire right now, but I have to wait. This episode will not have a flame review for any watch today because I don't think it'll be fair, because this one in particular I got to give a rating. I'm going to give you a purpose, a reason why I bought this one. And I've been waiting for this watch for so long, man. And if you don't have this in your collection, please go out and get it. I know y'all pretty much know what type of rating I'm going to give this one, but I have to give both of these watches their own shine. So that episode will be coming up after the cruise. But what I'm going to do is rate the overall experience of the Invicta family. What goes in it? What goes along with being in this family? You have camaraderie. You have a bunch of people from different areas of the world. You got the Netherlands. You have California. You got Texas. You got Maine. You got Detroit. Bro, Chicago, my state. You know what I'm saying? Indiana. We're in Indiana, Atlanta, Florida, so on and so forth, man. All these people. Different backgrounds, different beliefs, different religion. There's so much that goes into this, and all of us can agree on one thing, and that's this watch. Ain't that crazy? You know what? To think about this for a second. You have people from different cultures. That is amazing, man, because I would have never have met some of you guys through these watches, man. And regardless of the fact, not saying this is going to be a perfect practice, because of course, within the watch community, Invicta has been shot down and talked about and ridiculed. It's a lot of stuff that goes into being a collector. And this isn't for everybody, because everybody can't get into like a bigger timepiece. You know, this is a pretty heavy boy. But then you have one of these homage watches, man, which is the Pro Diver, that, you know, if you were to get into an Invicta, people say, hey, get this one, leave the rest of those alone. You'll even get into, I've heard people say online that you have to get a watch that's proportionate to your wrist. What about the watches that you want because you like them, maybe? Or it reminds you of something, it's an adornment. There's so many different reasons to get into Invicta. But the overall, the takeaway, guys, what I want you to know is it's so family oriented. You know, like, take for example, did you guys see what happened last night? Well, here's a recap. So I'm going to just set the scene for you. We're watching, you know, and I know people are buying watches. People are getting ready for the cruise and stuff like that. And these TV personalities are there too. Of course, they're selling us a watch. They're giving us descriptions on the watch. They entertain us. So peep this out.
No, 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 no.
Hey, when I tell you, man, I fell out laughing. Rewound that like 4 or 5 times, man, watching that dude. Like, it that was funny. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the whole idea, man. They were good sports about it, man. RJ, or we call Ryan, Invicta Ryan Johnson, and Kendi, dude, they are hilarious on screen, man. But this is a part of the experience that we go through. Love and hate it. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into being a fan of Invicta, or being, you know, a family member, what I call a family member of Invicta. There's a lot to go into it. So, family, for that very reason, I will tell you this. Because I have met who I call Mr. Invicta. If you haven't seen one of those episodes, if you have not seen that episode, that was the cruise we went on last year. I got to interview my man, Richard Oso. Lovely guy. Team Zuback. You know what I'm saying? Big John and his lovely wife. This guy has a collection that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Displays is ridiculous, man. And guess what? Heart of gold. With all those pieces and stuff like that, man. This man, it's like, hey, he embraced. It's like he saw it. Like, hey, you know what? This is an opportunity to meet people and greet. Dude, man, me and him sat on the cruise talking, walking around. And every time we, in passing, we stop and just talk. And that was everybody. Now, I did say this. There's about 2,500 plus going on this cruise. And the chances of me meeting everybody, I'm going to try. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to meet everybody on this cruise as much as possible without sacrificing the time I have with my personal family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the other thing. First cruise, me and the wifey. Me and her had a time of our life. That second cruise we went on, I brought my man Tonywhoa. Yes, HGLG, Holy Ghost, let's go. He has a whole channel. Him and his lovely wife, Simplay, the one they always tell at the, you guys seen that at the end when I do the, hey, you need to get this in your life. That was her idea. And I said, you know what? And I've been taking Airborne ever since, and I'm going to keep taking it. But all of these people, what does that mean? All of these people that I get to talk to and meet with, I'm bringing more people with me on the cruise. I'm bringing like 16 family members, and like I said, I wanna spend time with them, but I want to spend time with you guys. And the beauty is I can get it all done because where are we going? We're on the ship. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have festivities. We're gonna be seeing each other. There's gonna be game shows on the thing. I'm pretty sure there'll be game shows. They had them last year, and they were pretty fun. There's so many events, man. So we get to enjoy. So where do I rate you guys? Where do I rate this overall experience? It's almost in the same category as my United States Army Pro Diver. This experience has been so inviting, so off the chain. Dude, I have to put you guys at a silver star, 20 flame. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are the bomb. There are more. So you have pros and cons of a family. You have, on one hand, you have encouragement. You have greetings. You have love. I mean, what's better than love? And this is genuine. People are genuine, man. I've been with this thing for years now. You know what I'm saying? And I've met people that I've talked to through either phone call, email, YouTube, whatever. And dude, you would thought that we grew up together. So with that being said, the cons, you got some people that'll say, hey, Invictus, they got bad practice, they got this, and there's people within the Invicta family. And guess what? As far as the company, this is why I separate that business portion, because Invicta do. At times, they upset me with stuff that they do. And don't think that I don't get mad at some of the practices, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the family aspect, you guys, in my eyes, are one of a kind. And so, with that being said, family, I rate you guys highly. Silver star, 20 flames. Yup, and I know I broke that breaks my system, you know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. I appreciate every last one of you guys. I can't wait to get on this cruise and hang out with a lot of you guys and just have fun. We're gonna keep collecting. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, man, and you want to know more, you want to get down with this movement, man, go ahead, click down below, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. We got new stuff coming up, man. Come on in. That's all I can tell you. Come on in, join the family, man, because we growing. We 300 plus strong. Appreciate everybody that's supporting. You guys, of course, take Simplays, take y'all big sister, because she's not just my sister now. She shared with everybody. Take your big sister's advice, man. Get your Airborne. Bam! Right there. Get that. Take it. Build your immune system up. Let's get ready for this cruise, man. And guess what? I will see you guys back tomorrow for the packing of Invicta Cruise 2020, man. Till then, family, this your boy, Trapvision 3D, man. Hoping you guys have a safe day, man. Have a blessed day, family.